Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Another day, another video. All right, let's see what we got for you right now. Hey, we got one of these Japanese classics that you may not recognize it by that name, but once I start telling you a little bit more, you may recognize it a little bit more. This is a 143 scale Toyota 1600 GT. Now, this is a 1967 model. But if you look a little closer, especially the front, what does this car remind you of? Well, I'll give you a few seconds. Tick, 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 tick. This is, if it reminds you a little bit more, this reminds you of a Toyota Corona. Corona, like the beer. Yes, guys, this is actually like the coupe style, coupe, however you want to call it, style of the Toyota Corona. The Toyota Corona, this is the third generation Toyota Corona coupe. Now, this is if you know, the Toyota Corona came out with a sedan, a coupe, however you want to call it. They came out with a station wagon. They came out with a hatchback, and they also came out with a pickup. So when they made that Toyota Corona, they want to make sure they pull out every model out there. So you knew that they were taking advantage of the model. And this is a coupe. So it's a beautiful car, let me tell you. They're attractive, and they knew they had a nice looking car, so they make sure they took it in every model out there so they could make money out of it. And this color, it's awesome, especially for its a coupe. It's awesome. It's a bright color. It's very fun to drive around. It's not a boring color. It's really attractive. And again, talking about the car, typical Japanese, have the side mirrors by the fender all the way in the front of the fender. But you know what? I never drove one of them like that, but if I ever get to, it's it's something that you just have to get used to. Look at those big muffler pipes. At the end of the day, you want to make sure you still get some of that sportiness type with a two-door car, slanted rear window. Just give you a little bit more of a racy looking with the airflow on the side. If I'm not mistaken, that only came in the sporty in the two doors. This one right here gives a little bit, like a racy look to the car. Very attractive. And again, the color helps. And this car is very well made. By the way, as you probably know, it's made by Norev. Norev makes great looking cars. They're very good quality. They're very attractive. And this is no difference to that story. They're very attractive. They're very good looking. And they're expensive. I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, you're paying the quality. And this is part of that. It's a good quality diecast. Very attractive. Now one thing I forget sometimes to ask, do you still see these cars around in your country? Do you still see them around? Example, in North America, I'm not sure if they sold a two-door car, the two-door sports car like this one. They had the Corona, but the one that was sold mostly in America was the sedan, the four-door sedan. That's the one that's known here. I'm not sure the other ones were ever sold here. I'm not really familiar with that. And they still have them around. I've seen them in a few car shows. I've seen them. They're like a mid-sized car, but obviously for the Japanese standards back in the day, especially, they were the big cars. They were not the big ones, but they were like the mid-size bread and butter that we all want to have when we have kids and stuff. Yeah, those probably it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let it go around a few times so you can have a nice look at the car. All right, guys. So, I was actually reading something very interesting about this car. By the way, the story with the Toyota 1600 GT, they only introduced this in Japan from 1965, and I'm sorry, I'm just going through as I'm speaking to you guys. And they basically came out in only a few colors. It came out in yellow, in white, in red, and in silver. These were the only colors offered in this model because obviously they were more inclined to the sportiness of the car. So those were more the. I'm surprised they didn't come in black, but I guess they didn't want to. Now another thing very important with this car was never in. They only came in manual transmission, no automatics because there's sportiness, they want to make, usually when you relate a sports car, you think about stick shift. You don't usually think automatics with sports car. So they didn't want to put an automatic on this. All right, guys. So hopefully you're enjoying all these videos. Hopefully you are seeing something new. You might not have never seen this car in a diecast before. And hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. Let me know in your comments what you guys think about this channel. What would you like to see? And also, I would love to hear your collections. If you guys have any type of collections, what you have, what you're more into the bigger size, like the 132s, the 118, the 124. Or then you're the opposite, you're more into the Hot Wheel Matchbox Majorette, which is the 164 or the 172. Everyone likes different size. I I said it in other videos. I like the 143 scale because I see so many options. It's like a never ending option. They got so much options to choose from, and I love that. I think it's something they were very smart when they came out with this idea because it's like having a museum of real cars in a smaller scale and you could afford. you know all right, guys, so take care of yourselves. Do not forget to click and subscribe and click the bell. And if you're enjoying my videos, please give me a nice thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate that. Okay, take care of yourselves and goodbye.